All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. And look at this. Isn't this exciting news? Look who's back. Jon Bernthal as the Punisher is coming back for Daredevil Born Again. This was just announced like 30 minutes ago as of recording. And hey, that's awesome. Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, nailed it. The Punisher, one of the few comic characters I actually read as a kid. Like, I actually read the Punisher comics because of how, violent they got. That was one reason. But I actually really like vigilante stories. Like, one of my favorite movies growing up was Death Wish, which I should not have watched when I was a kid, but still, hey, whatever. I love vigilante stories, and the Punisher is such a great character. Frank Castle, top tier. Now, Jon Bernthal, I thought, nailed it. I thought he was fantastic in the role, and I really liked season 1 of the Punisher and season 2. And I loved his role in Daredevil season 2. So hearing this, awesome. My problem with this is that the MCU, I think, has been very disappointing lately. That's just me. Hey, if you don't think so, that's fine. You could think it's great. I don't care what you think, honestly. That sounded more negative than I mean, I don't care if you don't agree with me. But I really don't like the writing, and I really don't like what they're doing to certain characters. So I'm very worried about this, especially since how the MCU, for the most part, doesn't get super violent. What they're going to do with Punisher, I'm assuming they're going to make him very PG-13. There's been so many Punisher movies, none of them have made him PG-13. Like, you can argue, like, maybe the Thomas Jane one was a little more, I guess, I don't know. It was rated R, but it was definitely not as violent as Warzone. Warzone was fucking ridiculous. Warzone is a bad movie that I really enjoy. Ray Stevenson was a great Punisher, though. Yeah, I just don't want it to PG-ify itself. It's not even because of the violence. It's because, But also, I just don't like the writing in a lot of the MCU movies. I really don't. So I just don't want them to turn the Punisher into a joke. Like, the typical MCU joke where someone makes fun of somebody's name or someone makes fun of just somebody's appearance or something. Are they gonna make fun of him because of the skull? Are they gonna make fun of him because the Punisher? I don't know. Like, not that the Punisher is a bad name or anything. It's not Spider-Man. Oh, Doc Ock. Well, your name's Otto Octavius. Doi. That was from a great movie. I just don't want that to happen. So while I am excited about this news, when I saw that, I was like, wait, hold on. Reel it back. I'm hopeful for Daredevil Born Again. I'm very hopeful. But me personally, I didn't care for She-Hulk a lot. Sorry, it just didn't. Not because of, anything involving ladies. It's called She-Hulk. I don't care. I just think the writing was not very good, and I thought the humor was not the best, and it being very angry towards a certain gender was, I don't know, this is like probably not the best choice, honestly, in my eyes. It would have been better if you just made a really cool, captivating character, more so than just hating on something and then just just telling us we're supposed to like this character when most of us don't. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't really care for Jennifer Walters. I like the actress. I think she's great, but yeah, I don't know. And the writing wasn't that funny. It just wasn't really all that funny. Like, there's a couple of jokes I'm like, okay, that worked. But for a 9-episode show, what is that, like, say they're 30 minutes each, was that 4.5 hours of a show to make me laugh a couple times? That's, especially since you're a comedy show more so than anything else. And also special effects were very good, and what they did with Daredevil was okay. I didn't hate it like some people. I was just like, all right, fine. I don't know. Anyway, before we get to this, because I do want to click the link, because I haven't clicked this yet. I do want to just really quick address this. Eldon Henson and Deborah Ann Wool will not return as Foggy or Karen, which makes me very confused on why. Not that I'm confused why Jon Bernthal's coming back. I understand, he had his own series. He's a bigger character, he's great as Punisher. But why not just bring them back? Unless they're just not going to be... I guess it's possible that in Daredevil Born Again, these two characters are not going to be in it, which will be crazy. But, yeah, so this is really too weird. Also, this is awesome. But, yeah, I just don't understand... I don't understand why not bring them back, It's just, why not? At least bring them back for a little bit. Like, not having them period is crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's I just want to take a look at it because I haven't clicked this yet. All right, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio are already on board to reprise their characters. Yep, I mean, hey, Vincent D'Onofrio coming back is cool, even though I didn't really care what they did with him in Hawkeye. They turned him more into a generic villain. I just loved how nuanced those characters were in Daredevil. Like, people give Daredevil 2 shit, but god damn, season 2. Shit for, like, the last half more so than the first half, but I thought the whole season was really good, and, like, all the Kingpin stuff was really good, and all the Punisher stuff was fucking awesome. The Electra stuff was fine. I think they, and all the what were they called? The Ninja Clan? I forgot what they're called. But season 3 is awesome. It's so good. It's so good. And season 1 is amazing too. But season 3 is so fucking good. One of the best comic book things ever, in my opinion. John Bernthal is returning to his most punishing role. It wasn't that male gigolo show that came out. The actor will, which I think got canceled, and it's based on an old movie. The actor will prize Frank Castle, aka anti-hero The Punisher, and John Vincent D'Onofrio series, which begins shooting in New York this month. Oh, okay. In a departure from other Marvel series, which come in at around 6 to 9 episodes per season, Born Again is planned as a whopping. That's one thing that makes me go, okay, maybe this will be better. I'm getting like Andor vibes. Andor was 12 episodes, where most shows are around 6 to 8. Or I guess 9. But even Star Wars, I think it's either 6 or 8, because they had 6 for Obi-Wan and 8 for The Mandalorian, right? Andor, they were like, no, we have to we can only tell our story in 12. This being 18 makes me think, oh, okay. We need more time. So series will be dark, but probably won't be as gory. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind it not being as gory. I mean, it would be cool if it was gory. Don't get me wrong. Like, the fucking car kill from Kingpin was scary as shit. Like, dude, where he turned that motherfucker's head into soup. I'm like, god damn. I was expecting that. That was like the first truly super graphic scene in that show, at least from what I remember. Cannot be reached for comment. Born Again takes this out from Landmark. Bernthal played the character, grieving father and husband. However, other actors from the Netflix Daredevil series are not expected to return. Well, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Spoke with the person. Yeah, I think if there's any light on. Okay. So that's cool. That means he's going to be a part of the MCU. So I'm glad he gets to play this character again, because he played so well. And he's such a great choice. It was either him or Frank Grillo. Those are my two choices for Frank Castle. Frank Grillo is a great actor, but he was already in the MCU, so that makes sense why he wasn't cast. He played Crossbones, but for the 15 minutes of screen time he had. But my back. Yeah, he's a great choice, and Matt Corman and Chris Ord, what did they write before? I want to see, because they're the executive producers and writers. So I just want to see real quick. Hold on. Just want to see. What did they hear? I'll just write up Matt Corman real quick. Oh, no. I just saw something that made me cringe. Oh. Deck the halls. Oh, god damn. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Wow. That, if you don't know, Deck the Halls is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It's so bad. And you gotta really try and make a movie starring Danny DeVito bad, but fucking hell, I don't like Matthew Broderick, though, so to be fair. Okay, previous, let's see. Enemy Within, The Brave, okay, just a bunch of show. Oh, he wrote Extreme Dinosaurs? Hell yeah. Jurassic Art. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't bring it back. How come it didn't come back? There it goes. Whatever. Sorry. He wrote Deck the Halls. I'm sorry. That whole thing was gone. There it goes. Deck the Halls. All right. What did Chris Ord? Here, I have to get rid of it again. What did Chris Ord write? Deck the Halls also. Oh, he also. Wait, no, he didn't. What? Wait. So they're a duo. Was I looking at Chris Ord before? I guess when I clicked. No, they're a duo. I guess some other guy. 28. Jesus, that's way too high. Say this movie's fucking abysmal. It's like Christmas with the Cranks, except Christmas with the Cranks is so bad it's actually kind of funny how bad it is. Where Deck the Halls is embarrassingly bad. It doesn't help that I really don't like Matthew Broderick, so I don't hate him. I just really don't like him. And it's not just because he's stuff that actually happened in real life. I just mean as an actor, I don't like him. Anyway, wow, that was a roller coaster. I mean, that's like 17 years ago, right? Whatever. So it's filming soon. It's gonna be dark, supposedly. And our boy John Bernthal's back. That's cool. Hey, I'm glad he's getting another shot. I'm sure he's gonna be great. I'm sure Charlie Cox will be great. I'm sure Vincent D'Onofrio will be great. They were great in Hawkeye and She-Hulk. I'm a little worried. I'm just a little worried. The MCU has been struggling. I think. I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was the worst MCU movie I've seen personally. I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of that theater. I hated everything about it pretty much, except maybe a couple things. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. That's fine. I could not stand it. And that was the most recent MCU thing, obviously. So Secret Invasion, though, might be really good. Is it Secret Invasion or War? No, it's Secret Invasion, right? That looks like it could be good. I'm getting the Andor vibes from that, too. I hate to compare everything to Andor, but, like, that's the most recent thing that Disney has done that has felt like a real thing to me. I forgot new episode of Mandalorians tonight. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.